Maxim and Oksana woke up with the first rays of sunlight, which broke through the leaky walls and boarded up windows. Outside, birds were singing and leaves were rustling. "Everything is calm," said Oksana, looking out the window. "Of course, it's quiet, they only come out at night," Maxim answered. "How did you get here, in the forest, at night, alone?" she asked him, wonderingly. "I was looking for a friend, who went into the forest for some reason. There were two of us, or rather we went to look for our comrade, and one more of us remained on the shore. So there were four of you, mathematician?" Oksana asked qualitatively. "Exactly. We found out that the creature had killed the one we went to help, and after a short fight we ran away from it. My friend Roman ran fast, and I fell behind." And Maxim recounted everything that had happened to him during the night. After he finished his narration, Oksana said, "Ambush, maneuver to the right? That's some action. Tell me, what do we do? Any suggestions?" "Yes. I think we should go to the shore, make a huge fire and wait for help. We're not in the ocean, are we? They might not understand, think we are just tourists," said the girl doubtfully. "Oksana, what other options? I 4th day on this island, and already lost all my friends." "Yes, I also lost friends. Apparently, judging by what you say, they're gone too. I don't want to go into the forest, you know it's a labyrinth. I don't want to be here, though it's safe." "And how did you get here?" Max asked. Here Oksana told the whole story, how they came on a boat with friends, how she went for a walk, and about a mutant maniac. After all these heartbreaking stories, they decided to leave the dugout after all, with the goal of walking to shore. They walked for a long time again, all the way talking about what had happened. They arrived at the trail that Maxim used to flee from the evil beast at night, where they could see the traces of its landing. "This is about where the creature jumped on me. You see the footprints? It plowed the ground." Maxim spoke. "Yes, I see. Lucky you," Oksana answered. Having looked around for a while, they continued along the path, reaching the log, on which Maxim was sitting at night. Suddenly someone shouted, "Oksana!" Looking in that direction, they saw two young men emerge from behind some bushes onto the path. "Vajya?" she answered in surprise. "Max? You are alive!" shouted the second young man joyfully. "Yes, Roman and Vesely went in search of their friends, and when they noticed them walking, they crouched down, hiding behind some bushes, and when they were convinced that it was people, they came out to meet them. They were glad to see each other, and glad that at least someone was alive after that terrible night. Their curiosity was piquing, because they had so many questions to ask. What happened last night? Someone kidnapped you from your tent? Vasily asked. I did not spend the night in the camp last night. I was in the woods all night and then I bumped into Max. She answered. Wait. If it wasn't you who slept in the tent, who was it? After this phrase that Roman said, they were startled. There was a man in the camp, who claimed to be Oksana, and at this time, she was in the woods. Immediately Max remembered the first night, how someone had torn their tent apart, how the next afternoon they went out with the guys to the opposite shore, where there were the same two torn apart. After these thoughts he turned to Roma, who was thinking very hard about something. We spent the night holed up in some cabin. Yes, it was terrible. Those creatures around, said Oksana. So what was it? Roman asked. And Oksana began to tell what happened to her. Translated with www.dpel.com/translator, free version.